The assistive technology team utilizes a multifaceted approach to determining which level of AAC may work best for a student. AAC, or Augmentative and Alternative Communication Systems, can be categorized into 3 distinct levels: low-tech, mid-tech, and high-tech. Low-tech AAC involves simple communication tools such as picture communication systems or communication boards, which rely on visual symbols to convey messages. In the mid-tech category, we utilize devices like voice output buttons that offer a more interactive means of communication. At the high-tech level, we use advanced technologies such as iPads equipped with specialized communication applications to facilitate communication.
I want a snack.
Our process includes consultation, observation, and collaboration with teams and families to carefully identify communication needs, which enable us to determine the most suitable AAC system for students. We essentially look at current skills and needs of the student and do our best to match them with an AAC system we think may work well. There is no one-size-fits-all communication system, of course, and we realize that our first try with a system may not be the best fit. We are fortunate to have many systems available for us to trial with our students as the skills and needs of each student change over time.
We've had several students in our classroom using assistive technology, and it's really neat because you really see a huge language explosion. We've had kids who come in using maybe one word, maybe nothing at all, and they're really proficient and starting to use, 3+ word sentences. So it's really neat. And also their functionality of language, so they're not just requesting, they're directing, they are protesting, they're commenting, they're sharing information about themselves.
I think one milestone we love to see with our AAC users is when they're able to independently use a device to communicate, and they're able to independently travel with the system. So they're coming into school, they're taking it out of their backpack, and they're taking it to the table to play. So then they're able to interact with their friends and their teachers using their device.
I think for our students, sometimes the most exciting thing is just seeing the light go on in terms of after lots of time modeling and lots of time showing them the system, seeing that spark of, hey, I can use this to meet my needs, I can use this to express myself, I can use this to communicate, and it looks a little bit different for each student. And as Amy talked about, the specific tools that every student are using is going to be different.
Well, the great thing about AAC is that it can go everywhere, and we can provide our students' families with the training and the tools they need to make sure their children can communicate anywhere that they go.
It allows students and families to connect in the community. We've had kids who have taken their assistive technology to Disney World, are ordering, Coke Ices at McDonald's, who are sharing things that they like to do at home, participating in holidays and events like trick-or-treating.
We are working with children and building their independence in using their communication systems as much as possible. Traveling with their devices is kind of a big deal, so they're able to independently use it with less prompting. We also have transition meetings in February before students transition to kindergarten, which allows us to communicate AAC needs with the district, and that gives them some time to prepare for their arrival and possibly add support from our school-age AT person if needed.
We have a student that transitioned to kindergarten teacher in-service day. They actually scheduled a time for me to go out and meet with his classroom teacher, with the special education director, the speech therapist, and the aides that were going to be working with him, because they knew from observations that he was using assistive technology. And we were able to all kind of sit down and collaborate on how that was going to look in his classroom and his kindergarten environment.
Our colleague Melanie Bechtel gave us a really great way of explaining it. AAC is just a piece of equipment that somebody uses. Some people need glasses to help them see, some people need hearing aids to help them hear, and some people need AAC to help them speak.